What up, brother?
Hey, shit, what's going on with you?
We have Carolina Dirt tuning in with me. I am Pastor Palmer, the Let's Talk Under the Tree podcast. So, what you been up to, Mr. Carolina Dirt?
Hey, shit, man. Just trying to start off 2024 correctly, personally and physically. As you know, we got the bottom of the bottle. We're gonna try to, as we always say, evolve and elevate. So, it's blessing. I ain't been up to much. It's just straight blessings.
That's good. Y'all doing a good job over there. I'm starting to see y'all having some controversial topics.
We try to make it as natural as possible. We try to give out good info and all that, but also have a balance of laughter. I understand everybody's attention span ain't as long as others, but we try to do some stuff. We just don't want to be on there clowning and drinking the whole time.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. Mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, indeed.
We're gonna be talking about roaches in the house, but before we get into it, have you ever experienced a roach infested house?
Man,
hold on, don't say it. I'm going to tell you my experience when we come back.
All right.
He was getting ready to spill the beans, but we'll be back in about 33 seconds. One time for your mind, two times for your soul. See you in a few shakes. We're going to get cracking with these roaches in the house. And we're going to also get into this Cat Williams thing a little bit. We're going to do 2 for 1. How about that? See you in 33 seconds.
Kingpin Music.
Okay, we back. Let's Talk on the Tree podcast. So let's get cracking, my brother. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I was in a situation not quite a year ago. It was around September. I'm not going to say any names. I was informed don't eat a certain dish because the house had roaches and raccoons and possums going around in there.
And all that?
All that. I did see the rice come across my plate. Guess what I did? I don't have a plate. I did this right here. You know when you do this right here? Wait a minute.
I mean, is it a residence you had already previously visited, or that's your first time?
No, we have known history like 50-something years. If you can kind of get to what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
We came up together, but I got a phone call.
Okay. I would say, did you think any differently of them after that?
Yeah. I was asked, you want some water? Back, in the South, you might drink water out the glass. And hell no, I'm drinking out bottled water.
Yeah. Especially with social media now, back in the day, you couldn't see what people do in their house, but now with social media, everybody want to go live and record what they do in the house. So now I ain't going to say I trust everybody, but I ain't going to say I don't trust everybody. I think first impressions mean a lot while you walk into somebody's residence and that's the first time or business. And then if you know the person, you kind of revert back to what you know about them, how comfortable you are in their residence or business.
This is a true story. This was less than a year ago. I was at somebody's house. You know what I'm saying? Those lazy boy recliners. I'm not in the recliner right now, but you hold your head back like this.
Yeah.
On a recliner. Next thing I know, I said, what the hell? True story.
Yeah. I see Miss Rona said, Rona Barnett said roaches are pissed no matter how clean one is, can want to take over your place, but you two be on their case like Matlock. I was a lot of people don't remember when I used to have hair, so I used to get my hair braided. So this is the first time I met the braider, but it wasn't the braider's residence. I was just meeting the braider there, and then that was me connect through somebody else. So I'm sitting there getting my hair braided, house full of people. I'm sitting there getting my hair braided, and I just look at the shit. And at first, I thought it was part of what we were watching.
Right.
So it threw me off. So the thing was moving, and I'm looking at it. I get my hair braided, so I'm looking at everybody. And this is the first time I really get my hair braided. So that shit tight. So I'm like looking around, and like everybody cool with it. Like ain't nobody acknowledged the roach at first. So I'm like, all right, maybe it's just me. Then another roach crawl up the screen. I'm just like, anybody see this? And then I look up above the TV, and there's like a trail on the wall. And I'm just like, oh shit. But that was my first and last time at that residence too. The next time I would get my hair braided, I was at the breaker's residence. But yeah, that shit was crazy. They had like nothing wrong with it.
T Smalls, I don't know if this is true, but before you popped on, Carolina Dirt said you had an experience with some roaches in your book bag going to school.
Back in the days. In my book bag. I had, man. No, man.
That's what he said. I don't know. We got to clarify.
Nah, ain't no roaches in my book bag, man. You know, you remember when you used to go to school, man, and you had some students you went to school with, man, and they shaped their book bag, and the book bag, the roaches came out the book bag, and you start asking questions of what's going on in your house.
Right.
That wasn't me though.
That's like the worst thing, because you don't like you can put your stuff down, and it can be somebody else's roach, but if it comes from your stuff, it make it look like it's your roach. Like that's like the worst shit, especially growing up as a kid. If you know you ain't got roaches, like that's the worst shit. Or to bring them shits home, like when you go on vacations and you come back home, you try to shake your shit out before you go into your house, or after you get in, you shake them shits out before you put them in the closet or the washer or whatever. Man,
this is a true story, but this deserves this soundbite right here, and I'm going to tell it.
Who is you?
Back in the days, South Carolina, I was on a little date, checking the females out. Back then they had ice trays. Remember that?
Yeah.
That I wanted some water. Go ahead and finish off what I'm saying about the ice tray, T Smalls. You know what I'm saying. What you think I'm trying to say?
Yeah. When you got the ice tray, when you open it up, you see the roach in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the roach is in
the ice in the ice tray.
The roach in the ice tray.
I thought it was like a cinnamon stick.
Yeah, but
you see, roach, that's a cold world, dog.
Yeah. But down here, there's difference between the roaches and the water bugs. A lot of people think these water bugs or what they call them bugs, the big palmetto bugs, them ain't roaches. A roach and a palmetto bug, two different things.
I'm gonna give a shout out to family Robert Rivers. Thanks for supporting. We see you all the time. First time I gave you a shout. Yeah, cousin Robert Rivers in the house. But that's a true story. I drunk out the hose after that, bro.
Shit, that ain't no better.
Hey, you know what? People say that now because of what's going on now, but back in the day, man,
that was the best water.
You ain't lying.
That was the best water. But now all these toxic shit they put in the ground, you don't know what's going through that water hose.
Right. Hey, you ain't used to care how that water hose look, boy. As long as that water come out there nice and cold and fresh, you good.
Hey, Smalls, I don't think Carolina Dirt ever drunk the water hose. He looked kind of what they say sedity.
Shit, that's a mother lie. Well, you know who your aunt is. Shit. You only come in the house 2 times. you better stay your ass outside.
On the flip side, fellas, some folks think they're too good, or they might say in this lifetime that they have never seen a roach in their house, not even one. You think that's true?
I don't know to an extent.
I've seen one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I done seen one, but and then that's the other thing. Like you don't know who come in your house. That roach could have came. That shit could have came with somebody. Like that's the thing
Oh
about
man,
roaches.
for real, for real.
Yeah,
Hey, speaking of such, right? I remember when we used to get up, when people used to come over to visit and stuff like that, and they spending the weekend or whatever. I remember, man, man, we used to shake them junk out, man. We don't know what's going on in them bags. Now y'all make sure
Say
y'all
it
shake
again.
them
Say it
bags
again.
out.
Say that again, small.
Y'all shake them bags out now.
yeah. Shake them shits out.
I ain't heard that in a long time.
Yeah, shake them bags out. Boy, don't break. You might bring them roses with your bags. You gotta shake them out.
But do y'all think people be lying about they have never seen a roach, period, in the house, even if it's whether it's their house or whatever? I mean, not
Yeah,
even one.
they don't want to acknowledge that shit. Even if they see it in their house.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I think some of that is true because some people, man, never grew up in that type of environment, man. I'm telling you, man. Now, with how things going on now, some people never seen a roach, man. They never had a roach in their house.
But some of that they just don't want to admit to it. That could have been, but if you say you had a roach in your house, people just think it's nasty just off the rip, so they ain't gonna acknowledge that shit.
Right. Thing about them roaches, if you see one, then they multiply real quick.
You better get your house sprayed. That damn, what's they remember them Orkin commercials? The Orkin man.
Right.
If you don't see them shit no more, or them Clarks, hey, just get your house sprayed.
Have y'all ever seen more than two in your house? I'm gonna see if y'all gonna tell the truth.
No, I haven't.
Man, hey, I seen some roaches in my house, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I seen some roaches.
Water bugs.
I can't believe Smalls usually plead the fifth.
Look,
it's 2024. It's 2024.
I ain't ashamed to say, hey, look, hey, it wasn't because of me that I brought the roaches in there, but hey, look, shit happened, man. I'm gonna be honest, I even had roaches in my car.
Oh hell. Hold on. What the hell?
Whoever out there saying that they ain't never had roaches in their car, they lying, dog.
What you eating there? What you eating? Fish and shrimp, or what's in there?
No, man. When you get roaches in your car, man, you not either you gonna haul something for somebody in your car, like, hey man, could you help me pick this up or something like that, or whatever the case may be. And I had roaches in my car, man. Serious. I had roaches in my car. I get up one morning, I'm going to work. They telling me, hey, what's going on, man? And I'll be like, man, put on your damn seatbelt at least. God damn. This damn seatbelt on. God damn.
How long did they last?
No, they ain't last long because you know me, man. I don't like roaches. So, I went up to the local hardware store and got me some roach be gone. Well, I call it the roach bait. Which is the best bait in the world, man. They got it's a little sticky paper, man, and you put a piece of nice little whatever piece of food in there, boy. Because when they're in the car, they ain't got no food source now. They're waiting on the next somebody to drop something in there or something like that. So you go ahead and put that little whatever food in there, piece of chicken or whatever. Hey, next thing you know, they come to that paper, they all stuck to the paper like. Oh, they got me.
Damn. Hey, Carolina Dirt, you ever had roaches in your car?
No, I done had a couple ants 1 or 2 times. I done had a spider before, but I ain't had no roach.
Well, I had roaches in my car, dog. First time ever, dog. I had roaches in my car.
Was it a fight trying to get rid of them all?
No, man. Like, I just kept putting out them little traps, man, until they all.
When you put
them little traps where they stick on them papers, y'all. All you gotta do is put a little food, boy. They gonna try to get that food every time, dog.
Yeah,
until they all was gone, When they all was gone, they was gone. It didn't last long though, because in the car, there ain't no food source in the car. I keep my car clean all the time, so that's how it be.
That was my story. Go ahead, Small.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's my story. And you know, I was at the house trying to do a little date, you know, back in the cut, and I seen that ice tray. I thought it was like cinnamon sticks. It was roach. What the average ice tray hold about 12, 13 cubes, something like that. I don't remember.
Something like that. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I thought every cube had a roach in it.
No.
Oh,
I'll have to
yeah.
go. So you stayed after that?
And guess what? No, the mom said, "You want something to drink?"
I'm
I
going
said,
to the
I said
store
I'm
and not coming
drinking
back.
out the hose.
I'm going to the store and not coming back.
Right. And asked me if I wanted something to eat. Hell no.
Nah, boy.
Hey, that always be the one, right? They always offering you something to eat, something to drink, huh?
Right. Let's get into Cat Williams. We have about 15 more minutes. This is going to be a little short show. What y'all think about the Cat Williams thing? I'm gonna start off first. Hold on. I don't know if he's telling the truth or not, but Gary Owens came out. Y'all seen the video? Gary Owens
I ain't
said
seen
that
that one.
You ain't seen that one?
No, I ain't seen that one.
He admitted it, like say, 2 days later, something like that. He said when he got into the industry, somebody actually was hitting on him and they offered him $1 million to suck his dick. True story. So what's y'all take on that?
Look, man, I don't know what be going on in Hollywood, but the ones who telling it or being straight up about it, those are the ones that stayed true to what they was true to before they got in the game or when they got in the game. They didn't try to get in with the get along gang or whatever the case may be. And that little part on Club Shay Shit when Cat Williams said he turned down $50 million for his integrity. Just to keep his integrity.
And he said he wanted his asshole to remain a virgin.
Right.
But Gary Owens told him.
When I heard that, boy, I cried laughing, man. I was like, God damn. Because everything he was saying, it was true, but he had actually a lot of, comedy behind it. And the one thing about it is he said all this and he pointed out everything and nobody ain't challenging nothing he said. Nobody. It's amazing. It's amazing. Nobody ain't challenging nothing, man. Like, hey man, Cat Williams, he just old man. He does see that. All right, man, telling y'all exactly what the hell going on.
And when Gary Owens said it, I said, "Wow." He said it straight up in a live show. Go ahead.
There's a lot of people. The Cat been telling this story for 20 something. Even referencing for 20 something years. There's a lot of. A lot of people resort back to Disney. A lot of them Disney kids, they have went through some kind of trauma when it comes to something like that. So I believe Cat, and then I believe there's also some people that are not trying to get in people booty hole, but still want to degrade people by putting them in a dress because it's a way for them to move up. What Cat says, like Small said, a lot of that's the truth. There's a lot of comedy in there. There's a lot of material in there. But as I said, a lot of that stuff was built off frustration. The way it came on, he went straight to Ricky Smiley. So, it's kind of personal. And I think everything else was, like anybody, once you start talking, everything start coming out. But if it wasn't for the Ricky Smiley interview, I don't think Cat would have came on there.
Look, yeah, Casualties Award, dog. Like, hey, since we talking, hey, I get you too.
Like Brandon T. Jackson confirmed what Cat said about the Martin and the Big Mama's house. He confirmed that. So there's a lot of people confirming what Cat saying. Nobody's saying Cat wrong. There's a lot of people confirming and a lot of people calling it hate. But my thing is, you can't tell a man how to speak his truth.
Correct. Let me ask y'all a question. Everybody listening. If someone offered y'all $1 million right now to wear a dress on stage for a skit, what y'all gonna do? Go ahead, T Smalls, go.
That's a hard no for me, man, because you got to look at what we just witnessed, man, with Club Shay Show, dog, and Cat Williams saying what he's saying. You got to look, man. It's about your art and your craft, man. If you believe in your art and your craft, no matter what you do, no matter if it be what we doing, podcasting, music, acting, or whatever, you stick to your true self, man. Don't try to, get in where you fit in, and then they offer you this kind of outrageous stuff that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you might be funnier in the dress. If you're a comedian, just like Dave Chappelle say, I'm funny without a dress. I don't need a dress to be funny. I don't need a part in a skit to where a man get raped to be funny. I don't need all that. We're not going there. So if that means that I don't get a gig or a job, and that's with anything, man. Like if I don't get that $50 million sponsorship for a podcast or whatever the case may be, because I won't do what y'all feel like I should do to get them that money, that sponsorship to put me out there, then hey, look, I can wait on another time. But my opportunity is gonna be there, because if my skills is what it is, it's gonna shine through regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Carolina Dirt, I got $1 million cash for you. Carolina Dirt, $1 million cash in my safe right over here on my right. I'm gonna give you $1 million. Would you put on the dress if I offered you a role in a film?
No. Denzel put something out there. So one of Denzel's first acting roles, it's an infamous clip now where basically the scene was set up as people trying to kill him and they're trying to make it a comedy. So Denzel didn't want to do it, and he reverted back to them and said, "What do you think about people that go into a room and we put gas in there and they die?" Which is like the gas chamber, the Jewish stuff.
Right.
And he said they didn't find that funny. He said, "So why would you find this funny?" So he called somebody and asked them. They said, he said, "Should I do it?" And they were basically like, "Since this is your first role, this is what you're going to be identified as." So I wouldn't do it. Now I tell a personal story where I got a friend who's Samoan and he got married. So the lava lavas are like I hope I said it right. It looked like a dress, but it's their culture. So anything when it comes to that, that's totally different than you going out there putting a dress on for money and for publicity. Now I can't see it because that's going to represent me, especially with this day and age with technology. That live forever.
Yeah, that's different than the guys who play the bagpipes from Scotland. That's different.
Yeah.
Those are called kilts. I think it's called kilts.
Yeah, kilts.
Yeah.
Can you blow the bagpipes?
Don't be blowing nothing. But
I can't do it. That ain't. Nah. I'm sorry.
Just check it. I mean, I don't know.
Hey, if you put it on the keyboard, if you put the instrument on the keyboard, I'd be happy to pluck them keyboard for you. But I ain't putting my mouth on no bag.
I mean, Pat, so what you gonna take? I mean, what they got to do?
I'm not putting on no damn. How the hell I look with a dress on? I'm 6'3",
exactly.
45. Imagine the toenails. What they gonna look like? Me with a dress with some shoes on. Hell no.
Hey, Tyler Perry taller than you. He bigger than you.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask y'all this since we on this podcast and shit, and we all trying to do something with our life when it comes to social media and content and podcasting. Where do y'all draw the line on y'all elevations? Like if somebody were to say you ain't got to put on a dress, but you got to do something that go against what you believe and what you preach. Is there a price tag on it? Even if it's like, let's just say, all right, somebody wants you to say like, F white people. We need you to do 4-5 episodes next year where it's just F white people because we're trying to direct a certain way for y'all podcast to grow.
Okay.
Do you go that way? Do you be like, well, I need you to degrade women for 10 episodes this year because we're trying to direct how we elevate y'all?
With me, as far as if it's an acting role and I'm just a character, I cuss all day.
No, I'm talking about this. Y'all platform now.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get into that. As far as I'm not going to degrade women or anything like that. As far as anything, be to F white people, I'm not going to say that.
I'm just saying something to jeopardize, like just to throw off what y'all have been doing, just to elevate.
Oh no, I'm not going to do that. Actually, let me turn this down. Actually, I turned down some shows, believe it or not. But I'm not going to degrade people you know, people tell their stories when we do an interview, you know, besides a group discussion, but I'm not going to jeopardize anything. I'm trying to have a good eye for the character of the person, personality. Some people you have to bring stuff out, even though they might be radical behind the camera, but when they come on here, Small's probably seen it. Before we had an interview, she radical, she's promotes we're not gonna say the name, but somebody's son got killed. You know what I'm talking about. So she's a big advocate, but when she was on here, she had a lot of mouth. And I don't like to talk about stuff like that. That goes against me too, violence. But when she came on here, she was like this, a dead in headlights. So you have to just pick your battles, basically. What you say, Smalls?
Yeah, man. You cannot, I believe however your platform started out, man, you cannot damage the integrity of your show platform, what you do, for no type of monetary fee that's going to make your image diminish. I always believe in, taking the long route. It's called the short route, slowly but surely, you know what I'm saying? Because the moment you change something, man, to get there quicker, man, it becomes a downhill spiral from that point. Because now you have created an image that you didn't have in the beginning, and now you got to keep that image up, wherever that may be negative. It always seems to be negative. I'm just assuming negative. And now you got to continue to do it the way that you accepted how to do it, because you wanted to put yourself in a position to where you're up higher than what you was, instead of taking your slow time to get there. I always believe just because nothing ain't happening doesn't mean nothing is going to happen. You see what I'm saying? At some point, your work will shine, and your originality on how you carry yourself will get you further than anything that you could take a shortcut on. So that's how I believe it, man. You gotta have the integrity of what you do. The integrity. I know I done said that word about maybe 3 or 4 times already, but that speaks volume when you stick to what you've already been doing, man. You never change. Now, that goes to say, if you got somebody that come along your way that can offer you good advice to elevate yourself in a positive way, yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? But to do that, man, just because I want to be famous, or just because, man, I see this other podcast, man, this podcast got 5 million views, they got 1.5 million subscribers, man. I need to get my numbers up. I can care less about all that right now, to tell you the truth, man, because being original gonna go a long way to trying to get some numbers. I'll tell you that.
I got to give. Let me give a shout out real quick. David Birch, I see your family, the Grandmaster of Florida, Mr. Jeffrey Jones. How you doing? Frat, what's up? Both of y'all. Frat, Mega Sci-Fi. Go ahead, cuz.
Oh, real quick, we had me and my brother. We had a guest on our show. Been on our show first time he was on the show. It was dope show. Somebody said, "Man, y'all must have known that person." I was like, "All right, this first time meeting." Another time they've been on the show, energy was a little high, but it wasn't nothing too crazy. The third time on the show, the energy was extra high, but the energy was high because they were looking for the sound bites. I feel like they were looking for the sound bites. They was looking for the rah and the content. But as Small say, and how I say, the way you see me on here, the same way you're gonna see me in the street, and I take pride in that. So when we're doing this podcast thing, what I put on cam or on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, on social media, that's why if you catch me in the street. And I think people get lost in that, and that's why I feel like podcasts are going down, because you got so many people trying to tell people how to be a man, how to be a woman, how to be a parent, but they're not giving you a raw, authentic conversation. They're trying to preach because they want the view count to go up, because they want to get monetized. They're not giving you the truth. Like CS is in here, and CS is always giving great info. Now, some people don't want to watch or listen to it, but he's giving you great content because he's trying to educate you what you're gonna need in the future, or your kids gonna need in the future, or your great grand gonna need in the future. But to sell out for $1, I don't see how you call yourself real.
Right.
Right. Man, I want to give a shout out to C Hess, man. I ran into the brother, man, at a restaurant, man, BJ's restaurant, man. He was up there, him and his family, man, ran into him, man. He got a beautiful family, man. I just want to give a shout out to that brother, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
We're getting ready to go, but T Smalls need to get recognized again, I think. Carolina Dirt on an issue. We're gonna ask everybody to give him a thumbs up. We first started talking about Roaches in the House, and we also agreed we was gonna talk about, a little bit about the Cat Williams thing. But for T Smalls to get on a live and said that his car was infested with roaches, he admitted it. So give him a thumbs up, give him a clap. What you think, Carolina Dirt?
Look, man.
He told the truth. He told the truth.
Had to get the roaches out of my car, man. To get the roaches out of my car. Nah, I couldn't do it, bro.
Did you ever have a rat? Did you ever have a rat trap in there?
No, I ain't got no rat trap.
Okay, just check.
But, sometimes it's you take your little licks like that when you're helping people out, man. You don't know what folks got in their luggage. You don't know what folks got in their bags or whatever. You helping them out, and next thing you know, you get a little casualty on the end. You know what I'm saying? So I hate that.
For you to have some roaches in there, and you had to put down some whatever you said you was. I don't know. You got it from the hardware store. You had to have been eating chicken bones and just flinging it to the back.
He got McDonald's fries on his seat.
No. See the thing about it is my car, man. My car. I like to keep my cars looking nice, and when you keep your car, see, a person who don't keep their car looking good and clean don't notice nothing, right? When you keep your car clean, you notice stuff. And when you know the roaches in your car, it sticks out like a sore thumb. So you had to jump on it, bro. Had to jump on it.
Hey, hold on.
Ride with roaches in my car.
Go ahead, Small.
Can't ride with roaches in my car.
Hey, when I went to that house, I'm gonna say this story. Getting ready to go. Sorry if I cut you off.
You good.
Okay, when I went to that house, and those roaches was in the ice tray. Those cinnamon, I thought it was cinnamon sticks. Let me see if I can they were sticking up just like this right here, the legs.
Hey, I know what happened, man. They went swimming, dog, and the river got frozen. It was like, what's happening?
They was frozen in there?
Yeah, they were froze, yeah. Just like this, sticking up, the legs. I thought it was cinnamon sticks. There was roaches in every ice cube in the tray. You know what I'm talking about.
Damn.
That's when I said, I'll drink out the hose.
Damn.
I was about 19 years old, something like that.
Well, that's what. Hey, boy, look here. That's. Hey, just take the whole tray and throw it in the trash, dog.
I ain't throw nothing.
just throw the whole tray in the trash, dog. Damn.
In closing, what you got, T Smalls? 30 seconds or 60 seconds? What you got?
You know what I got? You got to be one bougie type of person, boy, if you ain't grew up back in the day with roaches in your house, because I did. Say, don't act like y'all ain't never. Y'all might be living good now. I know a lot of y'all making a lot of money right now, living good. But back in the day when you wouldn't,
somebody else confess.
In your house.
Somebody else confess. Read that comment right there. What they say.
Roaches in your raisin bread.
Oh hell.
Hey, but that's all I got to say. Yeah, I know y'all living good now. Guess what? When you wasn't, you had roaches in your house. I did when I grew up. You'd be sitting here lying if you didn't.
What you got, Carolina Dirt?
Nah, man. Blessings to y'all for 2024. That's it.
Blessings for y'all. 2024. That's all I got. Everybody, health and strength in the Lord. T Smalls, say a little prayer. Say the first prayer. Let's talk under the tree for 2020.
Well,
you did pretty good last year.
Yeah. Let me get to it, man. Thank you, God. Hey, thank you, God, for seeing another beautiful year. And I thank those who are with us to watch this show in 2024. Let everybody go out there and prosper, man. Let everybody fulfill their dreams. Let everybody, man, and anything that's negative, stay out of their way to achieve their dreams. And Lord, we pray to have a successful 2024 from start to finish, man. Let's get through this. Have a good year. Amen.
Amen. I appreciate that. That was whole heartfelt. I might go to devotion Sunday, bro.
Hey, look, if you tune into the group every day, you'll see me on there. I always have my morning devotion, man. Please don't pay attention to some of it. Some of it might be funny. Some of it might be serious. You decipher. I'll let you tell it.
And I'm going to pray for you that in 2024, no more roaches in your car, T. Smalls. How about you?
Hey, look, man, that when I had no roaches in my car, you know how many years ago? That probably been over about 10 years ago, dog.
Okay,
I was about
good.
to say, I see what Smalls is driving. He better not have no roaches in there.
That was over 10 years ago, dog. Yeah, you're right. That was over 10 years ago. That's a long time ago, brother.
Yeah. See y'all later. One time for your mind. Finish it off, young fellas.
2 times for your soul.
2 times for your soul. And you know what? Shouts out to everybody, man. Good luck to everybody in the playoffs, man. Good luck. How about them Packers, huh?
Yeah, Pastor Palmer, hashtag the weatherman. Carolina Dirt, bottom of the bottom podcast. T. Smalls, let's talk under the tree. Hold up a minute, Small. Wait a minute. I think this is off topic, but I think your head is looking like Carolina Dirt now. I mean, hold on. There you go. You had hair. Yeah. Yeah. That's the effects of a roach in the car, but we'll talk about that later. See y'all later.
Kingpin Music.
We talking under the tree. We talking under the tree. Let's talk under the tree. Let's talk under the tree. We talking under the tree. We talking under the tree. Let's talk under the tree. Let's talk under the tree. Welcome to the show. Appreciate that you came. Mr. Palmer T. Smalls ain't a damn thing changed. We talking under the tree. Yeah, we got them hot topics from Carolina to Duval. That's how we rock it on prime time. Check out the podcast. It's online. Hit us up. We got a platform. You gon' shine. It was all a dream. We here now. Let me hear you say it loud. We talking under the tree. We talking under